What's up, everybody? Circus here, coming at you with a deck analysis video. We're gonna be looking at Harpies today. Harpies are the hot new deck out of the Sign of Harpies box. And
Harpies.
is it worth it, Rye? Is it worth it?
Not really. If we're being
No,
totally honest, it's
no.
it's it's not super worth it unless you just want to go for a fun deck.
Hmm.
If we have the statistics on hand for the top cut, which you can find also in our Discord, we have all of the top cuts that we do. For example, we just had Battle Phase, as of making this video, Battle Phase Monday. We had 15 Harpy ladies enter the tournament, which in comparison, the most entered was 24 Blue Eyes.
Hmm.
No surprise there. But 17 Dark Lords. That's only two less than Dark Lords that Harpies entered with. And looking at the conversion for that specific tournament, 11 of those 24 Blue Eyes top 32, which is pretty crazy considering it's the most entered deck.
Right.
6 of the 17 Dark Lords, but only 3 of the 15 Harpy ladies made it,
Well, and
which is pretty bad.
the previous week when they first came out, they were played 48 times. They made the top cut 11, so that means they made the top 32 11 times. So that's a 23% conversion rate. And then into the top 8 3 times. So that's 6%. They got two top fours. I'm sorry, one top four and two top eights. So nothing stellar, but they did just win a tournament. So
They did just win a tournament. Granted, it is, one of those things where I always say just because you win one tournament doesn't mean the deck's good. There's a lot of factors that go into the tournament, scene and what happened in that specific meta. The build that was used to win the tournament isn't exactly that much different than a lot of the builds that we've been seeing that usually hit top 16 and then fail to pass beyond that. So there is still more optimization to be done. Obviously, there's support coming in for the deck. But we're also so close to a ban list where the power level of this deck, if we don't get another structure deck or we don't get another main box anytime soon, there might be a good possibility that this deck does become one of the better decks in the metagame. And it's kind of one of those things where, like, if you don't plan on going hard in Casey Cup, then just wait.
right.
Literally, just wait. You're probably going to see if the deck's going to be good or not, or if it's just going to be more Blue Eyes beyond that. But even things like looking back at the big $500 tournament we had, there was a lot of Harpies. I think there were 19 Harpies that entered that tournament, and that was a top 64. So even better odds that you top, and one Harpy topped.
No way. That's terrible.
Yeah, so it's
That's terrible.
it's a okay deck. It's not like the worst. It's not a Rika deck, but we should definitely hold our horses before we invest. Just because, this is not the correct meta for it right now.
Well, it's consistent, right? I mean, it has a decent, consistent first turn. But what it can go into right now, it's only as good as the stuff it can go into. And I think the Cyber / Harpy lady by itself isn't enough. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to get into that back row. Like if you can get a Book of Moon or your Tretch or something, or a Karma Cut and set that, then you're okay. But by itself, it's kind of vulnerable.
It's also one of those deck. It's like if this deck came out before Book of Moon, it probably would have been ridiculous because there's so few things you can actually try and trip up Harpy ladies with. But nowadays, you got the Book of Moons, which will stop it from being able to use its effect. You got the Lightning Vortex, which stops it. You've got the even things like Forbidden Chalice Jerv being forced to be used by people who don't have Book of Moon.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard to actually guarantee that even if I make this turn one, I get the effect off. Where not even a couple months ago, it's like I make slash Harpy Dragon and that's it, nothing else. You play Merlin Madrat, you lose.
Right.
The moment you go for your equip, I just bounce you back.
Yeah.
So, it's just an unfortunate time. Again, it feels like they're always 2-3 months behind the curve. But yeah, if it just came out 2-3 months earlier, it probably would have been a deck that we would have been like, oh yeah, this is a good tier deck. You should be playing this deck, etc., etc. But as of right now, the data does not lie, Circus. It's really, really bad. A lot of people enter it, so it's a very popular deck, but not a lot of people top with it. And this has been now a solid week of information. It's not like the first day, second day. No, it's
Right.
like we have had tournaments under Harpies. That being said, there is a ray of hope. They did win a tournament. They did go win a tournament, which is good. That's a good thing. So now they know what kind of Harpy style they need to build before they get more support, which is coming soon. And when they do get more support, there might be potential there to be a better deck than what they are now.
Well, what I'm seeing now is they went from a 20 card list to 25 to 30 cards, and they're mixing in the Neos engine. So that's telling you right there, there's some kind of problem maybe getting it started, or they need just another boss monster. They need something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically there just because if that initial summon gets messed up, they don't have any follow. Like if you summon a Harpy, she gets floodgated, you can at least Neos Fusion and still have something on the board that won't die easily.
Right.
And it's also they're mixing the what's his name? The Digusto Emerald, I think his name is. That's the rank 4. So you can play that in Harpies.
Yeah.
Second effect, target one non-effect monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. You summon the Neos, your second Brave Neos, or Neos Fusion is now live, where normally Neoses are only one.
Right. You can only use it once. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because you only have the one Neos in your deck. So it's a cute little combo that's going to be more specific to Neo. Anything that can make it, will probably start playing that. It's probably going to be a staple in the Neos engine. And of course, getting Harpy monsters to grave for the other effect of Digusto Emerald, like that's probably be super easy. But yeah, I mean, Harpies are very clearly the best thing out of this mini box. It's not like a total waste like the Rikas and the TGs, and that was a main. So at least you got some good working ground, and who knows? Maybe we get a Harpy structure deck to really push it over the edge.
I just don't feel like that's coming, Rye. I just don't.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think this is all the Harpy support we're gonna get. I guess there's an event coming up. There'll be a card in there, but historically, I just did a history video on Harpies. They really trickle that stuff out. Not a lot comes out for that deck. We get a bunch, and then we're gonna get 1 or 2 cards here and there for the next couple of years, which is too bad. So, right. I think if you're a big Harpies fan, this is about it. I think this is about as far as it goes.
I mean, they're gonna get Oracle, which is nice. That one, it's got 2 effects. It can special summon itself if you control level 5. Kind of irrelevant, but I think more importantly, the turn that it's summoned in the end phase, you can add back a spell or trap Harpy card to your hand. So you can get your Elegant Egotist back, so you can have a little bit more plays after your initial turn. So it'll be nice for sure, but I just don't think it's going to be
enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's like super game changing. Like something that would have been game changing is discard a card, summon this Harpy card, just to play around getting destroyed by the single trap card. I think that would have been a huge boost to them.
Now that we've kind of dogged the deck a little bit, now remember we're talking about tournaments here. If you're playing ladder, this deck is still pretty good on the ladder.
Oh yeah, this is actually an amazing ladder deck. It's very cheap. It's all essentially in one. You could essentially make it all in one box plus some dream tickets maybe, and even then you could probably throw in some cheaper staples, Forbidden Lands, stuff like that, and you'll hit King of Games easily. So if you like Harpies and you want to just have a nice quick cog deck, this is one of those decks. This is going to go down to one of those cheap free to play decks, the same vein as Luna's, same veins as Ritual Beast, all those decks. Like if that's all you need, this is one of those decks that'll get you King of Games in under like 50 wins.
This is the deck I am working on my free to play account in the new player series. So check that out on Saturdays. Each week I'm updating where I'm at with it. I finally got some Harpy cards, so I'm happy, but definitely not enough to build the deck. So
I got my Casey Cup gems yesterday. So I opened up like 10 packs and we got like 2 of the SRs, and I was
my god, dude.
I'm dropping $30 right now to get Harpy ladies, and we got like half the deck already.
Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me.
Chat was like, what is this luck? Are you a Konami employee?
I got like 20 packs left in the box and I'm still going after Perfumer. Killing me.
I think I just need Harpist now and I'm pretty much done.
All right, now that I'm sick, we're going to get out of here because I can't take it anymore. But let us know what you guys think of Harpies down in the comments below. I like them. I'm having a lot of fun. Tournament-wise, maybe they're not the best, but on ladder, go for it. So make sure to get in our Discord because it's free. The tournaments are free. The new player help is free. Yeah, and that's about it. I'm Circus. That's Rye.
Peace out, YouTubes.
And we'll see you next time.